spending low. Max what matters most to you. Max life at TJ Maxx.
What in the world? Hey, Tommy, what kind of toilet paper does your mom buy?
Quilted Northern Ultra Plush.
Ah, Quilted Northern, a silky clean you just can't resist.
Dave's got Kevin Bacon, plus a visit with Rupert G. All new tonight.
They survived the unspeakable.
Destroy it!
So their story would never die.
All that interests me is the truth.
God is on the side of the innocent.
The Dove Keepers, March 31st.
From Northern Michigan's news leader, this is 9 and 10 News at 11 in high definition.
Areas like Gaylord tonight, live on the Doppler 9 and 10 Skycam, could see a mix of snow or rain this weekend. Most of the area will also fall back to more seasonable temperatures. Doppler 9 and 10 Chief Meteorologist Tom O'Hare has the weekend forecast in First Weather at 11. Tom?
Thank you, Kevin. How about those temperatures right now? In the 30s to 40s and even a few lower 50s, still barely holding on. Overall, there is an approaching system back here making its way eastbound with it. A couple rain showers, eventually some snow showers as the atmosphere cools down, but not a lot of either one of them. There's a chance really tomorrow. High temperatures 30s to middle 40s. Winds strong though, making it feel much cooler than the actual temperature. And then for Sunday, sunshine and comfortable temperatures.
I was really surprised about the charges and everything. Didn't expect that.
A community looking for answers after their former highly successful football coach was arrested, accused of sending nude pictures to former players and students. The arrest comes after Lou Rao's sudden resignation in January. Deputies arrested him in Isabella County. He's accused of sending nude photos and sex toys to underage teens. Lou Rao has been part of an investigation since parents brought to light that their children were getting inappropriate text messages from the former coach. During the investigation, the school gave him a chance to answer the claims. Instead, he resigned. 9 and 10 Samantha Radicke spoke to police about the investigation and continues our coverage.
Basically, we were able to identify 5 victims that had been school age that were receiving nude photos, sexually graphic material from Mr. Rao. There were a couple of sex toys involved in the whole incident.
Isabella Sheriff's Department investigated many phones, computers, and other devices during this weeks-long investigation. The sheriff says all of the victims played football for Rao at some time.
Yeah, it'd be frustrating for a parent, like I say, and I understand that the kids, even if you've got a good relationship, Lou Rao was a very successful football coach, and obviously they wanted to play. They didn't want to make the coach mad. So I think there are probably some very valid reasons why the student didn't tell their parents what was going on.
The sheriff says this news is especially hard to take because these students looked up at Rao as their coach and mentor.
Some of the damage that we've seen with the students, I think there's going to be some emotional and psychological issues for some time.
And he says the youngest victim was only 13.
As you know, if you follow football, Beale City has been a powerhouse, a very well-respected team, very successful team over the last 15, 20 years. And when you've got the head football coach that's involved in this, like I say, just very disheartening and frustrating that something like that could happen in this day and age.
In Mount Pleasant, Samantha Radicke for 9 and 10 News at 11.
Rao is out of jail on bond tonight. Community members say the arrest hurts and healing will take some time. Beale City's a tight-knit community, and as soon as information about the investigation and arrest got out, opinions started forming. Many say they are reserving judgment against him until he has his day in court. Others tell us they just want to see the end of this episode.
It's going to take a long time for it to get past it. A long time before they get over it. I feel bad for his parents. I feel bad for the football team.
We've been in the process of hiring a new coach. We're in the middle of that now. Our community and our school is as strong as it ever was, and we're moving past it.
Rao faces charges of accosting a child for immoral purposes, distributing sexual material to a child, and providing alcohol to a minor. An update on the search for a missing Clare County man. Police say they found the body of Kenneth Napora today in Gladwin County. Napora was last seen alive in Meredith in January. Police are not calling his death suspicious and continue to investigate how he died.
Of course, out there tonight, we're talking about the Mount Pleasant area looking quiet at this point. Not much happening. Come tomorrow, just more clouds and breezy, cooler conditions. We'll talk about your forecast coming up.
The Northern Michigan couple known as Truck Stop Love competing on the Amazing Race. They started tonight's leg in first place. Find out how they ended next.
You're watching 9 and 10 News at 11 with Kevin Essebaggers, Courtney Hunter, and Doppler 9 and 10 Chief Meteorologist Tom O'Hare. Complete coverage of the latest news affecting you. Only on Northern Michigan's news leader.
Hey Northern Michigan, Andy Wickern at Williams Chevrolet. We're celebrating 25 years as Northern Michigan's #1 volume Chevy dealer. Now it's truck month and Zero Down delivers. Right now, lease a 2015 Silverado. This is a double cab 4-wheel drive with power seat, remote start, and rear vision camera. Zero down, just $269 a month. The most dependable, longest lasting truck on the road. So stop in and see us. We're located right next to the Grand Traverse Mall. Or visit us online at WilliamsChevy.com. And remember, if it doesn't say Williams, you definitely paid too much.
Get a perfect 10 at Wendy's. The 10-piece original or spicy chicken nugget combo is only $3.99. All white meat chicken, plus fries and a drink, now just $3.99. At Wendy's, now that's better.
I've been driving a school bus for 10 years, and I take my responsibility getting the kids to and from school safely very seriously. I've never seen roads this bad. It's scary. People swerving all over to miss potholes. What if they swerve into my kids or my bus? There's overpasses with falling concrete and bridges I hate to even drive across. Proposal 1 means safer roads and bridges. If that means paying a penny more, sign me up.
Got a competitive streak? Want to win $1 million? Fill out your Don's Auto Clinic $1 Million Bracket weekly and join in on this year's college basketball mayhem. Head to 9and10news.com for your chance at an HD TV or $1 million.
Thursday, March 19th, come be a part of one of the largest business networking events in Northern Michigan. The Charlevoix Area Chamber of Commerce is hosting the 5th Annual Business Expo at Castle Farms. Tickets are just $5, kids are free, and gives visitors access to 75 booths from area businesses, restaurants, and nonprofit organizations. The expo will also feature the Taste of Charlevoix, sample culinary specialties, and Michigan craft beer. Booth space is still available. Call for details. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to connect with your community. The Charlevoix Area Chamber of Commerce Business Expo, March 19th at Castle Farms.
Now, Northern Michigan's most accurate and reliable forecast from the Doppler 9 and 10 Weather Team.
Welcome back, Northern Michigan, on this Friday night. Not much going on for right now, but clouds are on the way and breezy conditions tomorrow. Maybe a little snow or mixing spots. Can't rule out some patchy drizzle either. And then Sunday, a whole lot better. A lot of sunshine and comfortable temperatures. Out there today, it was pretty comfortable. Lower Peninsula basked in the sunshine. Look at those temperatures, 50s, a low 60 there in Traverse City, but up north across the bridge, much cooler. How about current temperatures? 32 on Beaver Island, 51 for Traverse City, 45 Mount Pleasant across the bridge, Drummond Island, Newberry, both at 33 degrees. And let's take a live look outside. McBain currently 47 degrees, just 10 degrees off the high, a very comfortable 57. Here's the overall big picture. Storm well to the south of us. What we're focusing on is this little piece of energy rolling this way. And with it, you find a couple of rain shower sprinkles there, maybe a little mix. Eventually, as it passes overhead, the atmosphere will cool down. And that's why there's a potential of a couple snowflakes or that little mix out there later on tonight through tomorrow morning. That's 7 a.m. So a couple spotty snow showers, at least a possibility. Better opportunities perhaps around the UP and northeastern lower through the early afternoon. By 6 p.m., just a lot of clouds area-wide and maybe a lingering flurry. The good news is overnight, skies begin clearing out. So by Sunday morning, you'll find some early morning clouds, sure. But as the day goes on, a lot more sunshine and those high temperatures will be back in the 40s. So your forecast might be a little cold and windy at times tomorrow, but it gets better for Sunday. Tonight, UP in the Straits, those lows around 30 degrees, perhaps a little snow or mix at times, and the chance continues tomorrow morning. High temperatures here, they'll be in the 30s, but winds 10 to 20, keeping wind chill factors mainly in the 20s. Our northern counties, chance of a mix late tonight, tomorrow morning, most of you staying dry, and then tomorrow, at least a chance of a snow or a little mix at times. Daytime highs, though, upper 30s, low 40s. Wind chill factors down around 30. At our central counties, the driest of everyone. Cloudy skies later on tonight. Lows will be in the 30s, and tomorrow, lots of clouds, breezy conditions, and high temperatures in the 40s. Your 7-day forecast, breezy, kind of a rough spring day, or almost spring day that is. That's tomorrow. Sunday warms up, though, a lot of sunshine. You'll be finding high temperatures in the 40s. A late day chance on Monday, but there's warmth out there too, with highs in the 40s and 50s.
The Amazing Race headed to Bangkok, Thailand tonight, and a local couple once again tackled all challenges and will move on. Michael Dombrowski and Rochelle Nevedal from Kalkaska are competing as a couple known as Truck Stop Love. In tonight's roadblock, Rochelle managed to take apart a transmission to grab the clue that got them to this leg's finish line at a Buddhist temple. Truck Stop Love didn't finish first, but managed a 6th place finish and will go for it again April 3rd at 8. Jeff Johnson and the rest of the Sports Overtime team ready to bring you all the action from 17 boys district final games tonight. The original Big Show is up next. Have a great weekend.
See the Auto Owners Insurance Doppler 9 and 10 weather station live from Bingham Insurance in Charlevoix. Auto Owners Insurance. Life, home, car, business. We're the no-problem people.
We believe in connecting with community by supporting the Traverse Bay Child Advocacy Center.
Protect children. If you see something, say and do something.
Huntington, Fox Motors, and the Child Advocacy Center, making life even better right here in Northern Michigan.
It's the Everything is on sale at Art Van Furniture. Every price tag is rolled back, plus an extra 15% off the sale price or no interest till 2018. Shop Friday 6 to 9 p.m. and Saturday till 1, pay no tax. Everything is on sale Saturday at Art Van Furniture. Start saving right now at artvan.com.
Every year there are students going above and beyond to make a difference. 9 and 10 News and Don's Auto Clinic want to put the spotlight on these high school seniors who exemplify honesty and integrity as young leaders in their schools and communities. Log on to 9and10news.com to fill out an application for the Future Leaders Program. Scholarships will be awarded to 3 deserving students. Brought to you by Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cadillac, and 9 and 10 News.
Sports Overtime, sponsored by Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Cadillac.
It's Friday the 13th, but we're focusing on a much luckier number. Highlights from 17 boys basketball district finals tonight on our final Sports Overtime of the school year. Onekama and Frankfurt squaring off in a matchup of conference champions. East Jordan and Boyne City split their regular season series. Red Devils took last year's district final by 2 points. The only team to beat Alpena this year was TC West. Titans try again tonight in Alpena. Sports Overtime starts right now. Good evening and welcome to our last Sports Overtime of the year. I am Jeff Johnson. No cliffhangers on this finale, though. We've got highlights from 17 boys basketball district finals and results from everyone. And we start with an absolute thriller in McBain tonight. Let's get the Class C train going with our A-list conductor, Shannon McGrattan.
Matchups playing for district title seems to be a theme this year. Tonight in McBain, the Ramblers took on the Rangers, a team McBain beat twice during the regular season before it claimed first in the Highland Conference. Visiting Manton starts this game down 10-0, but the Rangers fight back. Wyatt Baker gives his team a 2-point lead in the third. Outside shots becoming a theme. Jonah Nelson puts fans on their feet. 4 minutes to play. Tyler Sturck knots this district final at 46. Chandler Shazri goes in for the final hoop but gets denied by Craig Sturck. At the other end, Jordan Vanderhuff heads to the line where the pressure is on. 0.2 of a second left in the game. Vanderhuff makes the free throw for the 49-48 district final win. Cardinals and Ironmen split their regular season series. The Ski Valley rubber match has a district trophy up for grabs tonight. Johannesburg-Lewiston strong out of the gates. Nate Fox attacking the rack for 2 of his 17 on the night. Moments later, Logan Huff with the pull-up jumper pulls the foul. Cardinals up 8 early. From there, it becomes the Brandon Digman show. He gets the bump and bucket in transition. Now time winding down in the first. He drills the buzzer-beating triple to record his 2,000th career point. He finishes with 40 as Mansalona outs Joburg 66-61. Closing out Class C, Beaverton looks for back-to-back district titles, but they'll need to knock off Roscommon first. Heading to the second half, Beavers up 2 dozen. Spencer Johnston goes down the lane and tosses in a pair. Then Carter Johnston passes to Hogan Hayes. He steps outside for the trace and finished with 16 points. Roscommon picks up the pace to cut into its deficit. Ethan Beebe hits the putback. Joe Gratz showing off some intensity, beating the whistle for the deuce and one. However, the Beavers don't let up, taking the district 63-43, pairing Beaverton with Tawas Monday, March 16th in Manton, while Mansalona and McBain will meet in the second regional semifinal game that night. For Sports Overtime, I'm Shannon McGratty.
Thank you, Shannon. They split their regular season series. East Jordan beat Wayne City by only 2 points in last year's district final. Here's hoping for another thriller tonight. Jordan Weber thrilling from the corner with a triple for East Jordan, but Dominic Archie responds for Wayne City with a 3 of his own. We're going to have more Ramblers, though. Colton Saradsky, he's somewhere way in the back of the screen here. That's how far away of a shot it was. He's knocking it down. More from Weber, though, in East Jordan. He scores a lot of points for them. Like this, just stopping, popping, it's good. But Cole Butler and Boyne City getting the revenge tonight with a 48-45 win. Another close game for them. Shortest distance between 2 dots is straight lines. We're going 116 miles straight from East Jordan to White Cloud to see Beale City and Morley Stanwood Aggies hungry for some hardware tonight. Alex Schaefer with the rock driving for the bucket and the Aggies lead. Mohawks answer right back. John Legendike with the long jumper. They're within 1, but Beale City's Luke Farrell going to find Zachary Natzel cutting in the lane for the short J. Nothing but net. More from the Aggies. How about a triple? Eric Schaefer, swoosh. Aggies win big, 75-49. So who will Beale City meet next week in the regional semifinals? Well, the Tigers from Shelby. They beat Hesperia 63-36 this evening. That game be played at Beale City. Can't wait to see these highlights in double overtime. Frankfort and Onekama, both conference champs, only 3 losses between them. Those highlights and Eric Lloyd are on the way.
Stay tuned. Double overtime is next.
Hi, Tracy Winkle from Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Cadillac. The Ram 1500 is undoubtedly the best pickup on the road today, earning numerous awards and achieving the industry's best fuel economy of 28 miles per gallon. Now, during Ram Truck Month, you can lease a new 2015 Ram 1500 Crew Cab for just $299 per month. You will never find a better truck at a better price or a better selection. Just $299 per month. Don's Auto Clinic, building our business with honesty and integrity for over 50 years.
I want to call you Michelle because I feel like you're my pal. What should I call you? Madam Ellen. Real good.
Next, only Ellen.
I have actually challenged this woman. Well, listen, I'm in better shape than you, so don't let me take off my jacket off.
First Lady Michelle Obama. Scandal's First Lady Bellamy Young. And it's here.
I'll come if you promise to wear fishnets.
Madonna Week begins on Ellen.
Ellen, Monday at 4 on 9 and 10 News.
Don't miss out on your chance to see the Blue Man Group in the Windy City with G2 Women's Annual Chicago Road Trip, October 2nd through 4th. The first 3 buses filled up fast. Sign up now because the 4th bus is almost full. We're staying at Hotel Rush Chicago downtown, just a block off the Magnificent Mile, and taking up the first 6 rows to see the hilarious and talented Blue Man Group. The cost includes 2 nights lodging downtown, transportation, 1 Blue Man Group ticket, and other fun items. Sign up before the final bus fills up. For more details, head to GrandTraverseWoman.com.
Welcome back to Double Overtime. You know what? If it wasn't for that last-second thriller in McBain, our Class D showdown in Buckley and Eric Lloyd would have actually led off this show. But this is Eric Lloyd's final sports overtime ever. So, you know what? We wanted to keep him around for a few extra minutes. So now we've got an emotional Eric Lloyd for some Class D highlights.
Jeff, I like your attempt at making me feel better, but it's a shame sometimes when the schedules shake out and we get a matchup like this early on in the playoffs. Frankfurt at 19-2 and Onekama at 20-1. This is a showdown that has a chance to rival any that we're going to see at Breslin, or so it looked like on paper. Defense was the game early on. David Loney with a monster swat. Then early on, the Portagers had to work for every bucket they got. John Acton driving around the arc, gets fouled hard, but still somehow manages to get it to go. But as we get into the second, the scoring opens up. Loney showing off his ball skills and his range with the deep three to put the Panthers up 5, and they would never look back. Loney with another block, and it's now going the other way. Tristan Rogers fighting to hold on to it, but he gets a handle, puts it up for the easy 2. Frankfurt making a statement, winning 64-25. They're your district champs. And then there's teams that make noise by getting hot at the right time. Suttons Bay was a 500 team during the season, but here they are looking at Northport in round 3. Norseman started with the scoring in this district final. Lars Thornton brings it inside, hits the arc, long jumper. Early on, Northport answering every single bucket. Jacob Brown displaying some ball handling skills, the sinking and turning around, hitting the jumper, and we're tied at 4. A little later, it's Marcus Stowe with the runner, and things are back up at 6. Suttons Bay not hitting a lot of their first shots tonight, but second chance opportunities were aplenty. Trevor Petrovsky getting it done. That put the Norsemen up 10-6. They led 13-8 after 1, and in the second, Gabe Rittenhouse puts in the long-range jumper. Suttons Bay goes on to win this one 62-41. Sticking in Class D, Fairview took care of business against Hale, winning 64-46. Who will they face next in regionals? That would be the winner of our next game. Another powerhouse matchup, Bel Air and Boyne Falls. The Eagles beat the Loggers by 9 back in February. Picked things up late in the third, Loggers up 5 when Marcus Metelski first shot is blocked, but he sticks with it and scores the hoop in the harm. Boyne Falls up 7, headed to the 4th. Bel Air trying to close that gap, going inside, Jamal Lockhart for the deuce. Boyne Falls holding the lead though. Nice ditch to Metelski, cutting to the hoop for 2. Loggers up 7. Eagles still going inside. Lockhart working hard on the blocks. Bel Air closes to within 4, but it was Boyne Falls' night. Andrew Campbell with a clutch J at the end. Boyne Falls gets revenge on Bel Air, winning the district 48-41. So the regional matchups are set. Traverse City West High School will host Frankfurt and Suttons Bay Monday at 6, and then Boyne Falls and Fairview at 7:30. For Sports Overtime, I'm Eric Lloyd.
Thank you, Eric. The Nets were on fire on Detour tonight. Cedarville and Rudyard, they score in bunches. Trojans scoring first on a putback by Brett Masuga. Bulldogs getting on the board with a long 3 by Zach Staker. He lights up the scoreboard too. More 3 balls from the Dog. Austin Trotter making it a 2-point Rudyard edge. Fast forward now, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Joey Duncan drilling a 3 to beat the buzzer. Travis Myers fast breaking though for the lay-in, and then fast forward again. Let's fast forward here. A few seconds left in the half. Duncan to Brad Cosley for the lay-in. Trojans advance, winning 83-75. Told you they like to score a lot. That means Cedarville will meet St. Ignace next week in regional semis after the Saints won 69-36. While in Pellston, Alanson owns a district title now, waiting for its regional semi-match. They don't have to wait long, though. It's the winner of our next game. North Star opponents Hillman and Posen meeting in Onaway for a district title. First quarter, Gunnar Libby to Dylan Ross under the hoop. That's an easy layup. Then it's Mason Van Pamel, outlet pass to Ty Jones for the lay-in. Hillman going on a 14-0 run to start the game. Vikings finally getting on the board courtesy of Travis Sharp. He's sharp here. Posen still down 12. Tigers continue to claw the scoreboard though. Libby, he had 22 points, 6 triples. Hillman winning another district title, 63-29. Another conference matchup in the postseason tonight. Brethren hopes to beat Baldwin for the first time this season. Baldwin looking to continue their winning ways, though. Second quarter, Brandon Childress dishing to Damon Nichols for the runner. Panthers up 9. Brethren caught in a scrum, though. Josh Riggs coming out with 2 points. They are clawing their way back. James Connolly hits Kyle McLeod for 2 more. A little bit of some Brethren momentum, hopefully. Panthers answering with this, though. Childress, no looker to Mikel Mahan underneath, and more from Childress off the steal. Booyah! Panthers win by 10. That pairs Baldwin and Sacred Heart in Class D regional semifinals. That game will be played Monday, March 16 at Big Rapids Crossroads. The matchups just keep getting bigger. Big North foes Alpena and TC West meeting again in the district finals. Titans want to pull up another upset. That is in triple overtime.
Hey, Dad, it's March and we gotta sell some cars.
I know just what to do.
With plenty of extra coin available, Henko Graph is back and visiting every Graph dealership. That means you can save some green with some great Graph deals like these. This week, get $3,000 minimum trade on select models. Drive this new 2015 Silverado for $164 a month, or this 2015 Equinox for $82 a month at a Graph dealership near you.
So come save some green.
At any Graph dealership. Scraping off the rocks, and I just want something new.
9 in 10 News Helping Hands wants to invite you to give the gift of warmth. Mid-Michigan Community Action Agency's Walk for Warmth provides assistance for those needing heating help. Saturday, February 28th, head to Ferris State University to support Mecosta and Osceola County, or March 7th for Clare or Gladwin County at the Doherty Hotel, and March 21st for Bay and Midland County at Midland Center for the Arts. For more information, 9in10news.com. A message from 9 in 10 News Helping Hands.
Welcome to our sales event.
Thanks, Jan.
You're the best, Jan. Oh!
Nice.
0% APR financing on select models. Hey, up top, you're welcome. And that's my typical day. You're up.
You wanna? Nope.
Now, during Toyota's One for Everyone sales event, get 0.9 for $60 plus $500 bonus cash on Camry. Or lease one for $189 a month with no cost maintenance included.
This is out of this world. You bet your asteroid.
Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back. Alpena boys basketball team, really good. They have been that way for 3 seasons now. But when it comes to tournament time, hasn't gone so well. Like last year, they had a 20-game win streak snapped by TC West, a team they actually beat twice in the regular season. They're meeting up again tonight, packed house for the district final. West down at the half, but making a comeback. Steven Shepard from the corner, gonna knock down the triple. He had a team-high 18 points. Titans up 1, though. Zach McGuire getting 3 points the hard way. He is going to earn it with a bucket and 1, extending TC West lead. But then Brad Stima delivering with the bucket from beyond the arc. Alpena only down 1 at this point. Last chance sent into overtime. Not going to go. So West upsetting Alpena once again, 66-63. At Saginaw Heritage, Mount Pleasant looking to top Midland for the second time this season. First quarter, Noah Ingram, just a sophomore, but he's got some skills. Oilers going up to Midland unfazed, though. Martin Money, what a name. The freshman getting a kind bounce on the 3-ball. And it's Virgil Walker and Midland victorious 54-44, ending Mount Pleasant's run. Class B still, Cadillac driving for 5 straight district titles. Ludington wants to deflate those tires. Midway through the first, Andrew Remington driving, but Lewis Finch there for the rebound and the putback. 2-point Viking lead. 3 buckets later, Orioles, Noah Lehman taking matters into his own hands. Ludington down 11-5 though after the first. Start of the second, Cadillac adding to its lead. Ethan Myers with the lay-in. Then off a turnover, Zach Schoon, coast to coast. They're still down 6 though. Then they're going to find Vikings. Quinn Crago. Vikings going crazy with the 5th straight district title, 43-30. Who will the Vikings face in the regionals? Well, it's either going to be the Cardinals or the Coyotes. That's who. Final 90 seconds of this game, Reed City leading Big Rapids 48-39, 0-0 for the Cardinals. Ryan McCall shooting over the defender to make it a 7-point game. Then out of the timeout, Isaac Hughes connecting with Kenneth Davis. He's knocking down the triple with 62 seconds to play. And then free throws becoming Reed City's best friend in the end. Matt Mund and the Coyotes taking home their first district title in more than 2 decades, topping Big Rapids 54-44. Sheboygan wants to be the chief of their district, but Ogama wants to take its season to new heights. Sheboygan up 2 late in the first quarter. Jared Proctor extending it to 5 with the triple. Ogama Heights, they have an answer. His name is Ben Hartley, weaving his way down the middle, switching hands, nifty lay-in. Chiefs breaking the Falcon press, though. Zach Socha, so good with this layup. And then Falcons, they try to show off their range. Hartley again from straight away. Ogama Heights within one late in the second, but Sheboygan winning it 58, District champs with 4 wins. Just when you get hot, Pinconning, Gladwin flying high from a 1-point win in the district semis. Flying G's, Jacob Schell with the putback, but check out a sweet spin move by CJ Galiza, and the tough finish. Garber goes on to the 69-59 victory, ending Gladwin's season. Ending Class B action, Grant and Newaygo. No Bears in sight tonight as the Lions top the Tigers 61-43, advancing Newaygo to the next round. High schoolers, not the only ones chasing titles this week. CMU wants a MAC tournament title and, more importantly, an automatic bid in the NCAA tournament. Their semi-highlights are next in quadruple overtime.
The spring event is on. Take advantage of $750 matching down payment to lease a Ford Fusion for only $179 a month. Go further, only at your neighborhood Michigan Ford dealer.
Monday on Michigan This Morning.
If you've ever been in a car crash, you know just how stressful it can be to deal with the aftermath. In this week's Angie's List report, we talk about what to do and what not to do after a crash.
And our On the Road crew is walking the plank. They're taking us to the Grand Rapids Public Museum to learn all about buried treasure, cannons, and pirate history.
Northern Michigan's #1 way to start the day begins with your top stories and the 10-minute weather guarantee in high definition at 4:30 a.m.
Join the National Cherry Festival for the 5th annual 5th Third Bank Leaping Leprechaun 5K. Get your green on and walk or run Saturday, March 14th through our downtown Traverse City. Don't miss the fun. After the race, enjoy the Guinness Beer Post race party hosted by Inside Out Gallery in the Warehouse District. Don't forget to wear your green. Prizes will be awarded for the best costume. Registration is now open. Visit cherryfestival.org for details. Presented in cooperation with 9 and 10 News, WTCN.
Beat the winter blues with the Avalanche Bay giveaway. You can win a family 4-pack of day passes to Michigan's largest indoor water park, named to the world's coolest indoor water parks by Condé Nast Traveler. Avalanche Bay has 88,000 square feet of fun for all ages, including a zero-depth kids pool, 6 water slides, a lazy river, hot tubs, and even a surf simulator, all indoors. Signing up for the giveaway is simple. Just head to 9and10news.com. Then watch Michigan This Morning on Mondays to see if you're the lucky winner. Make a splash with 9 and 10 News and Avalanche Bay.
It has been more than a decade since CMU men's basketball went dancing in March, but this has been a special season for Keno Davis and the Chips. They need to win just 2 more games to get their automatic bid into the NCAA tournament, and they beat tonight's opponent twice this season. Third time is the most important. CMU and Toledo in the MAC tournament semis. Cadillac grad John Simons, he's still the top 3-point shooting forward in the nation, knocking it down. He finished with 23, another big game for him. Chris Fowler should be under the big top. He is great at circus shots. He had 26, 75-66, CMU 1 win away from going dancing. Michigan State playing its Big Ten opener against Ohio State, green and white starting out hot. Denzel Valentine from the corner. You remember he hurt Ohio State with a buzzer beater earlier this year on Valentine's Day. Brandon Dawson hurting them now with a lay-in, even though he had a guy just draped all over him right there. MSU moving on 76-67, where they win over Ohio State. Michigan almost certainly needs to win the Big Ten tournament to get an NCAA tournament bid. They started great against top seed Wisconsin this afternoon. Zach Irvin putting up 7. Wisconsin surging back into the lead with about 6 minutes left. Irvin's triple tying it up at 54 as they're giving Wisconsin a game. But Sandecker and the Badgers too much, 71-60. Michigan now sitting at home hoping for an NIT bid. NBA Pistons playing a late one in Portland against former CMU star Chris Kaman and the Blazers. However, the former Chip on the wrong end of the Andre Drummond alley-oop dunk in the first. However, Kaman would get his points tonight too, taking a hit from Tayshaun Prince. muscling in for the bucket anyway. He had 6 points in the first half. Trailblazers lead 76-56 in the third. College hockey also in conference tournament mode. First games of the first round. Top seed Minnesota State beats Lake Superior State 9-2. Ferris State beats Bemidji State 4-1. Bulldogs one win away, from advancing to the Final Five in Minnesota. It's actually 4, but they call it the Final Five. Give us about 15 minutes and you can watch Sports Overtime all over again if you check out our website, 9and10news.com. Spring training action, Tigers drilling the Braves 12-2. Shane Green throwing a perfect 3 innings on the hill. Tigers split up for a pair of games on Saturday. CMU men's basketball going to the MAC tournament championship game. If they win that, they get an automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. We actually just found out that they're going to play the University of Buffalo in that MAC tournament title game, and they actually beat Buffalo twice in the regular season, but not a given they're going to do it on Saturday. Be sure to check us out Saturday on 910 News at 11. Check out David Letterman. He is right now next. Have a great